at you with not one, but 2 deck profiles and some just really quick rundown of what happened this week at Chibi Cards Games, and also a little bit of a reaction to Bushiroad's latest announcement about Clan Fight. So we're going to jump right in with the deck I played this week, Gear Chronicle. Alright, I was testing this, and I was testing the Mono Clan build, so I just had 4 Mystery Flare and 4 Harmonix Messiah in my G-Zone. This was really exciting. I had some fun, some tough fights, and overall, it was a blast. So first, we start with my starter, Gunner Gear Draco Kid, and 4 stand, 4 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. I went with the Rainbow build, and you know what? I'm really fine with that. Stands do put in work. Still not sure how I'm going to be piecing things together once we get the rest of the set drops. We got 2 10K boosters, 4 perfect guards, missed there, 4 vanilla 8s, and 4 G-Break 10K attackers. Put in work. It's all about building a good field. That's really where a lot of the power comes from in this deck, and just being able to build a field while my opponent can't. I got 4 12K attackers, 4 vanilla 10s, and 4 Amber. Amber's effect is when he attacks, if he's boosted, and I have G-Break 1, Counterblast 1, choose an opponent's grade 2 or less rearguard, and spin it to the bottom of their deck. He is going to be the bread and butter of this deck, and just I can see him seeing a lot of use even after the rest of the set drops. Though, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Alright, now going into my grade 3s. 4 Ubara 2/2s, because it's better than the Death Metal Droid clone, and being able to spin something back before G-Break is still pretty funny. But of course, the boss card of the deck, Chrono Jet Dragon, and yes, that is a signed copy. So happy about pulling that signed copy. Really excited. For those of you who don't know, one trial deck in each case of each box of trial decks has a signed card, and really excited about that. So jumping right in to my Royals. Royals obviously doing 4 Gablade and 4 Harmonix Messiah for the G-Zone. My starter is the new starter, G-Break 1, Counterblast 1, Slide It in a Soul, grab a grade 2 from the deck, and Superior call it. This deck's all about hitting grade 2s. I'm doing 4 and 8 critical, 4 draw because Margle, and 4 heal. So this is going to be Vanguard Attack's first style deck. Now it's pretty much going to be a lot of vanilla stuff, a lot of stuff similar to the Gear Chronicle deck. It's primarily made out of what came in the trial deck with some tweaks that I will get to. 2 10K boosters, 4 10K attackers, 4 vanilla 8s. Both of those are probably going to be getting replaced really soon. The vanilla 8's only in there right now because it looks awesome. Can you look at that card and tell me, looking at him flexing like that does not look awesome, all right? And I'm loving that helmet. He looks like he'd be an interesting cosplay, but, you know, whatever. Just me. 4 perfs. Still getting used to common perfs. A little bit awkward. Not even gonna lie. Then we got 3 of the 12K attackers. This is going to be also bread and butter. Being able to get this on the board is crucial because you're going to be going for a lot of like pokes. 5K pokes and just setting up for your pressure because of this card right here, Knight of Twin Sword. When he attacks, if he's boosted, G-Break 1, Counterblast 1, grab a grade 2 that's not himself from the deck and call it to the rearguard circle. So you can call over something. That's the idea. You swing, call over something, and that gives you another attack. That's also how you're going to be using Gablade in order to just be setting up for multiple swings in late game. Early game, Gablade's great for building field. And then 4 of the Seeker Vanilla 10. Why am I using this Vanilla 10 and not the other Vanilla 10? Or not any one of a bunch of other Royal cards. I mean, Aichi did run Royals in Season 1, so there are plenty of Royal cards. Well, there's a reason for that. Because this deck is the fruition of a long-held dream of mine of making the Vanilla Legion a thing. And honestly, it performs pretty well, gives the deck access to the Legion mechanic, and helps with recycling cards, and in late game, it is brutal. And of course, the one main thing you want to ride first, Ultomil. Yes, that is a signed copy. Yes, I bought 2 of each of the Gear Chronicle and 2 of the Royal Trial decks, and I pulled a signed card for each one. So I have a signed Gear Chronicle and a signed Royal. Really excited about that. Ultimate, when you stride over him, counterblast 1, grab 2 cards from your hand, call up to 2 cards from your hand, call them to a rearguard circle, then choose up to 2 units on your field and give them +5. You can counterblast 1 when you stride over him, just give +5 to stuff. You don't have to call over your own units. He's great early game, awesome late game. He's G-Break 2 effective, giving the entire front row 5. Just adds a lot of pressure. With that said, this deck applies a lot of pressure in mid to late game. It doesn't open very fast, honestly, because it doesn't really do anything till G-Break, but that's probably going to be a thing going into the next generation. Honestly, looking at the Gear Chronicle and some of its support, just Gear Chronicle right now is reminds me a lot of an old limit break deck. You don't do anything until you break through the limits. In this, you don't do anything till you enter the next generation, till you crack your G zone. With that said, it's been really exciting testing these decks. Had some pretty awesome matches. Had an interesting time this past week. And, you know, I lost pretty hard. I will say I faced a very terrifying MLB deck, and that just shut me down. I did actually manage to win 1 round on Monday. I'm looking forward to testing this out some more this coming Monday with Mono Clan implemented and just seeing how things change. Now, most of the people at Chibi's are very supportive of Mono Clan, and they've been using it themselves, so this shouldn't be much of a change for them, honestly. I'm also prepping myself for the Team League for Bushy Spring Fest. I'm hoping it'll actually be spring and not like the tail end of winter, but, you know, that's just me. This winter seems like it's never going to end. I'm really excited about them implementing Clan Fight, and putting it up to the shops means that gives shops the freedom to have an Extreme Rules Day and still have it be an official tournament and hand out promos. So this is your homeboy Negamuzu saying I'm going to see you on the horizon. Peace.